Hello YouTube and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited today because we are taking my brother to Trader Joe's for the first time ever. Chris, how are you feeling about this right now?
Full. We just say.
Hey Zach. Hey Zach.
Non-existent.
So yes, we're about to go to Trader Joe's. I have to pick up a few groceries. Then we have a business meeting. That's why all three of us are together right now. And then at some point during my day, I'm going to share 5 more dieting hacks with you guys because I got really good feedback on my previous dieting hacks / dieting tips vlog. So I wanted to keep sharing you guys with that knowledge in my noggin.
The one you just had.
Have to have turkey butter and trail mix. What is up, you guys? I am back. I just woke up from like a 2-hour nap. We had meetings this morning and they were just like mind consuming, and I just needed to like lay low for a couple of hours to get my mind back on track. Regardless, it is time to talk about the dieting hacks. I really have no idea what is going on with my hair right now. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's pretty frizzy, so rolling with it. I'm literally just gonna jump straight into this. I took some notes in my little notebook. The first dieting tip that I can give to any beginner or anyone that's new to dieting or wants to dive into the dieting side of things to lose weight or to reach any of their fitness goals is keep your meals fun. Boring meals are not easy to stick to. It's really as simple as that. If your meals are boring, if you feel deprived, if you're not enjoying what you're eating on a day-to-day basis, you are that much more likely to fall off track. And to me, that is the beautiful thing about flexible dieting, is the fact that you are allowed to incorporate any foods that you fully enjoy into your diet on a day-to-day basis. You don't have to cut out you know, all these things that have been listed over the years as bro foods, that anything else outside of that is banned. You don't have to eliminate those. What you guys, do not even get me started on the bro foods, okay? I'm not gonna go there because that's a whole nother video in itself. Keep it fun. Enjoy plenty of nutrient-dense foods to ensure that you're hitting your micronutrients as well as your macronutrients, but also incorporate those fun foods that you enjoy. Number 2, and this one is something that anyone can relate to at some point or another because we have all been there before, we have all done this before. Number 2 is that sitting at home with nothing to do ends up in boredom snacking or boredom hunger. We have all been in that situation where it's rainy outside, you don't want to get out, you'd rather sit on the couch, and that bag of Cheetos is calling your name. Girl, that bag of Cheetos is not gonna help you get your fitness results. It might provide energy for like a really good workout, but as far as like reaching your goals goes, you gotta get rid of it. Get up and move, get out of the house if you feel like boredom snacking is gonna be a thing for you. I don't know, go somewhere. Instead of sitting at home in between meals trying to like count down the time to when my next meal is, because one, that's gonna drive you crazy, I get out and move. Go walk the dogs, go take the dogs to the park, go get some groceries, go run your errands that need to be taken care of. Do something to get your mind off of your next meal. Tip number 3 is plug your favorite meals in first. Now by plugging in, I mean if you're tracking macros. If you don't track macros, that's fine, great, more power to you. But I know most people, especially if you're beginning in the fitness journey, you're not really sure what your body's needs are, you don't know, you don't understand the concept of calorie in versus calorie out. I really recommend that everyone at some point start tracking macros just to give you an idea of what's in the food that you're consuming daily. And so by plugging your favorite meals in, I simply mean if there's 2 or 3 meals a day that you thoroughly love and enjoy and it makes you easier to stick to your diet, plug those into your app first. For my clients, I personally recommend either MyFitnessPal or My Macros Plus. Personally, I use My Macros Plus. I've been using it for 3-ish years and it's just what I prefer. My 3 favorite meals are my first meal, my third meal, and my last meal. My last meal is for sanity because it's right before bed, so I like to keep it fun, interesting. It's usually either like protein ice cream with fruit and peanut butter, or oatmeal and fruit and peanut butter, or granola, something of that nature. My first meal is very, very carb dense, so obviously that's gonna be one of my favorites. And then my third meal I like to switch up every now and then. In between that, I just kind of fill in the gaps with my other macros. This basically just allows me to fill in my calories for the day with the foods that I thoroughly enjoy, the things that taste good to me, that are gonna help keep me focused, on track, and they're not gonna make me feel like I have that terrible dieter's tongue where I could eat everything in sight. So number 3, fill your macros with the foods that you enjoy. Tip number 4, and this could be another really, really big one. If there is something in your house or in your kitchen that you cannot control consumption of, get it out. I know for me, when I personally started my fitness journey 5 or 6 years ago, trail mix was a real thing for me. Like, I had absolutely no willpower, and I was still living with my parents at that time because I was still in school, and they would just come home with like these huge bags of trail mix that you find at like Walmart and Target, like the massive jumbo size. I had no willpower with that. One handful would end up turning into like 2/3 of the bag would be gone in a matter of a day. And it literally like wrecked my diet. I had absolutely 0 willpower when I walked past that bag of trail mix. And so eventually I ended up asking my parents like, hey you guys, I'm trying to be healthy. Can you please not buy that anymore? And they stopped, and problem done. Now I know a lot of you women out there are married and you have husbands that maybe don't follow a diet like we do. My husband likes to eat cookies and all the sweets, and he also eats very, very healthy, but he also can get away with that. And so because of that, I've just naturally learned to grow willpower over the year. That's something that you just gain over time with a stronger mindset and goals that you have in your vision, your tunnel, whatever you want to call it. But I also realized that I've been working at this for years and years. So if you're new to fitness, and you know, you live with your husband and he doesn't follow a diet, just ask him, you know, sit down, tell him, hey babe, these are my goals. I know you support me, but this is what we need to do. And if it comes down to raiding your pantry of all the things that are tempting you, then do it. And I do not want to find that you've been stashing candy bars in your closet. You heard me. Tip number 5, my last tip for this video, is that if you are going out to eat, look at the menu ahead of time so that you're not tempted by all the other food. I am that weird girl that when I get a dinner invite, I'm pulling up the menu online about an hour before I go out, simply so that I know what I'm gonna order. I have an idea of what the menu offers, especially if I've never been to that restaurant before. Foot's falling asleep. Foot's falling asleep. Do you expect anything less of me? Most restaurants nowadays offer their full menu, or at least a glimpse of their menu, on their website. Most restaurants even offer their macronutrient and nutrition PDF files on the website as well. So if you're someone that eats out a lot, I know that I am personally, I like to be social. I don't like to turn down a dinner date just because I'm on a diet. That was me like 5 years ago, and I've definitely like grown from that, and I cringe at how many opportunities I missed out on simply because of my diet. So I encourage people to try to challenge themselves to eat out while still dieting. It's going to open so many doors to make this not a diet, but a lifestyle. There are so many healthy options at restaurants. You can order grilled chicken, you can order fish, you can order steak if you're a steak eater. I'm personally not. But you can order all of these things and you can have them But you can order all of these things and you can have them cooked without oils. You can have them cooked without this or that. You can get vegetables steamed instead of covered in butter. Most restaurants nowadays are going to have a healthier option. So if you're someone that eats out a lot, or you like to eat out a lot, or you're starting a diet and you don't want to cut restaurant services off of your lifestyle, your approach to things, then plan ahead. Looking at the menu and going in knowing exactly what you're gonna order is going to take that stress off of you, and it's gonna keep you from getting that deep dish pizza, which, let's be honest, eat the pizza. And then again, you guys, at the end of the day, your mindset is everything. If you keep telling yourself, oh, you're dieting, oh, you feel miserable, oh, this, oh, that, woe is me, you're gonna fall off your diet. Whereas like if you flip it and you see this as a lifestyle change, if you're trying to change your life, you guys, I was in that boat 5 years ago where I felt like I was dieting all the time, like I was at war with myself, you know, Twix candy bar or Quest bar, you know, just like little small alterations like that. Whereas now it's a lifestyle, you guys. I prefer this over that. I prefer eating healthy, nutrient-dense foods because it makes me feel good. And if you're a beginner, you will get to that point. You just have to follow through, be consistent with your diet, and trust the process. And do not crash diet, you guys. There are so many crash diets out there. 30-day fix, 20-day fix, 14-day fix. You guys, don't fall for it. Those are not healthy approaches, and those are not lifestyle changes. If you're new to this and you want to get started, feel free to email me. I'm accepting clients for the month of March at the moment. I'm gonna put my email right here, BDAWNFIT@gmail.com. You've gotta have a game plan of some sort to follow if you want to stick with anything and be consistent, follow through, and get your fitness results. Give this video a thumbs up if you guys like the dieting tips videos. I can always throw more out there, and it would be fun to continue to share my knowledge of this with you all. As always, leave comments below on anything else you'd like to see. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new. Hello. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.